So we are going to be on the north side as I'm finishing up the setup process, and then we're going to get some arrivals. That is the key. We're going to get some arrivals, a couple of other things, and let's figure this out, get this bad boy ready, and then we're going to start the show. Alright, let's make sure everything is good. Welcome everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this very impromptu show that I decided to set up. We're gonna see if we can move this stupid thing to member. So howdy, welcome to the channel. Click like and subscribe, and goals to get to 100 likes on here. Hello Trevor, what's up dude? Hey, are you streaming this weekend at all or no? I have a song in my head that I keep singing. If I sang it, I would get demonetized. So I guess today is going to be one of the busier days for travel. So if you look at it, like typically this is what the Thanksgiving traffic ends up looking like. Also, if any of you guys are looking, for cameras, Autorama has some really good Black Friday deals. Happy Friday, Linda. No, Autorama has some really good Black Friday deals. So I am on a wired microphone. So my ATC is not going to work. So yeah, this is going to be one of the busier days. Remember yesterday when I set up here, there was barely anything coming in and out. So let's see what we're going to have arriving. So this is primarily just going to be an arrivals day, arrival and ground. And I should probably invest in a new tripod this weekend. Satchler has a good deal. It's only $2,900, down from $6,000. It's the Active 10, which is a very expensive tripod. So not sure what is coming in. Apparently shows nothing. Then we should be getting a line of planes. We're going to get SkyWest 3075 out of Oklahoma City, and we will get Southwest 2340 coming in from Chicago. But you can see, it's kind of the waiting game. The south side is more active, but it also provides me with no shade. Parking is kind of scarce at Sky Harbor. So without shade, it's not very comfortable, to be honest. Also, let's see if I can zoom in on this bad boy, as we see where we run our stream from. But check this out, this has a really cool livery. It has the skin of a rattlesnake representing the copperheads, which isn't bad. Alright, sorry. Tripod adjustment. Yeah, but you can see, this is one of their newly painted KCs, so it looks pretty decent. As the Frontier takes off. And like I said, the south side is a little bit more active. It's also a little bit harder to film there because, you know, the sun and me trying to hide from the sun doesn't kind of work out that way. Well, I picked the worst possible time, like usual. Oh, well, that is what it is. I ordered some more pictures. Like, I'm getting more pictures framed, so once they come in, I will post them on my story on my Instagram. Special thanks to all you guys that have purchased photos. I hope you enjoy them. I'm gonna do limited prints, like probably each photo will have a limited run of 10 prints, which is going to make them kind of more exclusive. And that fire truck is doing something, so let's go take a look over there. So this morning I woke up and had a bunch of pumpkin pie. Now my stomach is like raging right now. So special thank you and welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Typically I try and set up a day before, like when I'm going to stream, so I'll put like 4 or 5 days ahead. That just kind of gives me some flexibility, gives me the flexibility to go live. Also, to make things worse, I actually did end up leaving my extra batteries at home. I have like a battery and a half, I would say. So that should give us maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours stream. At least we can watch some rotations. I'll try my best to follow them as much as I can before it hits my car. But it's crazy, man. So I kind of have been doing some research on camera gears that I want to buy. When did everything get so expensive? Like, it's wild. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you go out to the store, try and buy a basic thing, like a basic lens, and if you want a basic good lens, that thing is going to end up costing you almost like $2,000–3,000. This economy is jacked up, man. And there we have my vehicle. Alright, something's got to land on this side. Probably not. Yeah, a lot of families out here plane spotting today, which is pretty neat. Let's see. So you're going to be live streaming at 3:30, Trevor? Alright guys, looks like we're going to have our first landing today coming in from Alaska. It's an Alaskan Airline 698 coming in from Seattle, and then followed by Breeze Airways coming from Provo. He's about 4 minutes out, so we're going to get Alaskan and Breeze, and then I think that's going to kick off a line of arrivals on this side for us. So once I'm able to see the Alaskan, we will go zoom in. There it is. That reminds me, I gotta actually book rooms up there. I have a job coming up where it's gonna require me to travel, so let's see that landing. Should be a smooth one. The air is pretty stable. I think it's like a 3.5-hour flight from Seattle. Yesterday we did catch one of their 737 that didn't have winglets and still had the navigational windows. And over there we do have pushback of United 737. Probably going to get it into one of the gates for usage. I believe they actually do charge them a little bit more money when they are sitting at the gates. And up next we have our Breeze Airways A220-300, which will be followed by SkyWest 3075 coming out of Oklahoma City. I wasn't kidding when I said it's going to be plane spotting and ground action. Going to be a lot of ground action today, apparently. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to get one of these heavies taken off on this side. And the Alaska Air is going to be turning right in front of us here. And it's going to give us an opportunity to get the flight going to coming in from Provo. I gotta clean the screen, it's super grimy. Alrighty, here comes our A220-300 from Breeze Airlines. I was saying yesterday, I think like the design of the plane is beautiful. Boeing should maybe look into making something comparable to it. Or give us a 757 like max, that would be amazing. Tomorrow I gotta go to a concert, and I think it's gonna be good. Seen like reviews of it, and kind of scared that I may have wasted my money watching garbage. Man, I cannot believe I left all of my gear at home. Maybe I have something in my car. We can get or rig it, as I call it. So welcome everybody, welcome to Sky Harbor. The day after Thanksgiving, hopefully you guys ate a lot. And over there we do have Mesa Gateway, or not Mesa Gateway, Mesa Airlines getting escorted back to its gate by our ground people. And out of Alpha 17 we should be getting pushback of a 737. That should be a next plane to be pushing back out. don't know, I think I came at the wrong time. It's extremely dead. There's our ops people. And then we're gonna get that CRJ crossing runway 26. Has a Mesa Airlines livery. And then up next we have SkyWest 6361 coming out of Palm Springs, then followed by SkyWest 3075 coming out of Oklahoma City. And you can see all of the gates are pretty much have a plane in front of them. So I heard that American Airlines did like a little crew Thanksgiving meal yesterday, which is kind of cool. They had like a turkey lunch for them. That's nice. Alrighty, we do have our CRJ coming in from landing from Palm Springs. Today is the day. I swear it, I'm going to buy a new tripod today. I've only driven through Palm Springs. I've heard it's actually pretty nice. It has a lot of mid-century homes and stuff. They have like a gondola that takes you to the top of a mountain. Could be cool to go see. And then up next, we're going to get our next SkyWest, which is coming from Oklahoma City. They have pretty much taken over as the primary regional provider for American ever since their relationship with Mesa Airlines went south and it soured. Alright, SkyWest 3075 coming in from Oklahoma City is almost here. So let's go take a look up there as this breeze is making its way to the gate. Hopefully this is the microphone that works, because the one I think I broke one and I still shoved it in my little stream bag. Some of the rampers coming out. And we have our pink tug that's going to be pushing out this 737. And on final, we have Southwest 2340 coming out of Chicago. Let's go take a look at Flight 2340. Probably a lot cooler in Chicago than it is in Phoenix. So let's watch them unhook this plane. It's a lot of teamwork here for this. And then up next we're going to get American Airlines 1678 coming out of Charlotte. It's a A321neo. And then we're getting American Airlines 1282 coming in from Newark. So a couple of neos making an appearance. And then eventually we will be getting a steady line of departures out of these gates. Honestly, it was pretty cool seeing the Air Canada plane come in yesterday. Those Dreamliners are pretty impressive planes. I think they call them the Plastic Princess. That's the nickname. Beautiful landing by the Neo, and our 737 is about to be pushing out, or actually taxiing out. Man, I need a tissue. Let me see if I can find a tissue in my car. Alright, I'm back. We do have our plane coming in from Newark. It's another A321neo. Man, very quiet chat. This is crazy. Unless my tablet froze. I hear something loud, but it's actually another Neo. I was like, thought maybe a bigger plane was taxiing out. And over there we have like our Canadian carriers. We have Flair Airlines and we have Lynx in the area. My failure to set up a smooth tripod leveling has failed again. So we'll see what happens. So welcome everybody, smash that like button. It does help the channel grow. It does help the YouTube algorithm get us discovered. And we had to set up a subscriber thing for commenting because we were getting a lot of spam. I wonder if Jamie's working today. So I believe over in this area is where the planes will often go to hold due to no gate space. So they will just leave them here until the gate space opens up. As you've seen, most of the American gates have been occupied since we got here. Man, I'm an idiot. I was supposed to grab my bag and I totally forgot. I left. I was actually on my way to get frames, and then I decided, why not do a stream for you guys? And as a result, I left all my stuff at home. Yep, that's Jamie for you. Look at that suspension on these planes. The thing takes like a lot of pressure when it ends up landing. What's up, Broadway? Welcome, dude. I have to go. Hey, BK. I have to go film my rodeo, man. That's what I'm gonna do in a little bit. Also, I need to start actually organizing my gear and leaving everything in one place, because this seems to be happening a lot to me lately. I think I'm just so scatterbrained. Also, guys, the poop truck has made its first appearance on the stream. So the poop truck is there. I need to do something better with the sound. Also, dudes, check this out. So I have this drink. It's called Total War. It's supposed to be like it's a pre-workout. But honestly, every time I drink this thing, you get super itchy. It has beta-alanine, which is like supposed to help you like work out and stuff. So basically it feels like you do meth or something, which you shouldn't do. Drugs are bad. But it's super good, honestly. Like, if you're looking for something for a good workout, it has a good flavor. The grape one is actually a really good one. As we are experiencing a very, very slow Sky Harbor, and somebody says feeling good, that is a C job. Honestly, from what I've heard from some of the rampers, when you have this job, you do like 4 or 5 flights a day. It's actually kind of desirable. Yeah, it could kind of be bad, but while we wait for more action, let's see how far I can track this plane that's about to take off. So let's go to the south side and see what I can do. So this is where we get our takeoffs from. But there is no shade over there, and this is the one parking I was able to find where I can shade myself. This is when I tell you guys, hey, there's a dump truck down there. When people tell me, oh, why don't you film both sides? Like, we actually film on top of a parking structure, and then that garage actually is pretty wide. Good. The poop truck is a staple on this stream. Literally, we love to show it. Thanks, man. Thank you, Gerald. You are the man. So on final, we have SkyWest 3155 coming in from Billings. He's a little high. Hopefully it is a SkyWest. Billings, Montana, that is. Maybe if I wake up early tomorrow, like before 6 a.m., I'll be back later. Maybe I'll be back like in the morning to catch some photos. Oh guys, look, 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 look. There we have it. Big boy DHL taking off. Oh no! He'll pop out. There's my trunk. Dang it! I need to close my trunk. Never mind. But that is our DHL. I believe it's operated by Kalita Air. God, this is driving me insane, dudes. You don't understand. So the one thing about me is I'm very OCD about gear. And when stuff doesn't work the way it's supposed to, it drives me crazy. Also, somebody is supposed to come pick up a picture from me today. Let me get these people a sticker of mine. Scott, honestly, this airport does have some of the most beautiful spotting locations. I may be biased when I say it because I live here, but I think when it comes to the views, nothing compares to it. I heard that the TWA Hotel in New York actually has really decent views. Also guys, if you'd like to support the channel, we do have Super Chat, which helps pay for my parking. I think yesterday I spent like $24 on parking. It does add up. Like, I think the last 3 days I've spent like almost like 80 bucks on parking here. That's a negative of it though. I wish they would do a loyalty program. Like every time you park up here, they take care of you, but Sky Harbor, they don't do that. I don't know, man, every time I'm off, I get the urge to spend money. And I shouldn't do that. And then up next we have Southwest 2608 coming from Vegas. It's a 737 MAX. And then we are going to be getting United Airlines. It's going to be a 757 coming in from Newark in a short bit. So I'm assuming this plane is actually going to be going to the holding location, since there's barely any gate space here at the north side of the airport. So thank you all for joining us. Smash that like, it does help. It takes you less than a second to do that, but if everybody does it, it will get everybody. Even if you don't like it, it's okay. So here comes our 737 MAX coming in from Vegas. What do you guys think is a fair price for prints? What would you guys like to pay for like a small unframed print? Keep in mind they're going to be professionally done. And professional prints cost some money. Also shipping, depending on where you are, shipping gets expensive. Hey Corey! Well, Level Flight has joined us. He is one of my favorite channels on YouTube. If you guys get an opportunity, follow him. His videos are spectacular. Corey, I made a dumb move. I came out here with like 2 half-charged batteries. I left my backpack at home. I left my microphones at home. I left my radio at home. But what I didn't leave at home is my enthusiasm for plane spotting. Look at that Max, man. Look at those engines. Those things are massive. So somebody's saying something. Let me take a look. So Runway and JFK are too far from the viewing area. You don't get the sound up close of planes on the runways like you do here. It's not bad, $50 for unframed ones, that's good. Yeah, I didn't plan accordingly, man. It's life, honestly. We have fun. Well, what's crazy is I don't even have like a secondary camera set up with me. So up next we have American 2697 coming from Spokane. Okay, the 757 is somewhere above. Sometimes I get lucky and I can actually spot them right above our approach path. Not today, my friends, not today. I would tell my girlfriend to come bring the stuff, but then she would yell at me. She doesn't know I'm plane spotting. I'm not supposed to plane spot today. If I get an opportunity, if Trevor does chef plane spots later, I will stop by his stream for a little bit. But the airport is coming to life slowly. Yeah, man, it sucks when you leave stuff. Hey, Corey, you need to set up let's set up a stream on your channel one of these days. We can actually do everything together. I will assist you and you can use my stream deck. So up next we're going to get our 2697 from Spokane, and then we have American 2636 from Raleigh Durham coming on final, and then our 757 is currently over Glendale, Arizona. It's United 1236 coming from Newark. I should learn English better. It is my second language. But right now we're going to actually be watching some pushback action. Landing or pushback? Actually, let's focus on the ground crew. We can get so many landings, but this is actually the very important part. As these little CRJs are getting pushed out. I believe they do like a J-turn type thing. I've actually had pilots message me that they've seen themselves on the stream. which is good. Also, I feel so bad. Like my friend, one of my friends has been trying to get me, I'm fluent in Serbian. Honestly, I currently have about 35 minutes of battery left on this battery, and I think the other battery may have another 45 minutes, so maybe another hour. Well, if you want me to be like correct, as they say, I would say I speak 6 languages, but it's the same freaking language, man. I speak Serbian, I speak English, and I understand German. I studied German for like 3 years when I was younger. I can say some basic things in it. This is pretty cool, so check this out. So the nose gear actually sits on this little cart, and then they'll lower it. And over there we have the holding location as more and more planes show up. And we have our flight from Raleigh-Durham. And he is right, one of the cool parts of spotting at Sky Harbor is the close-up views of the ramp. So our flight from Raleigh-Durham is minutes from touching down, like a minute away. And then we're gonna actually do a quick battery exchange in about 20 minutes. Because I'm a dummy and I forgot my batteries. I also heard somewhere that at Boston Logan, if you go plane spotting, they will kick you out in a matter of minutes. I understand why they're like so freaked out. Like, in a sense, we can actually be beneficial to them. Like, we're going to be extra eyes and ears for their security teams. I always tell people, learn other languages. Like, I wish I had learned Spanish, because it's always nice when you can speak a language that others use. So like 5 years ago, I was in Melbourne, Australia, and I was waiting to board my flight for LAX. And there was a lady from Macedonia, and she didn't speak English. And she got kind of stuck at customs. I ended up actually trying to assist her, and as a result, I almost missed my flight. Like, I can somewhat understand Macedonian. So it's actually pretty cool, like being able to help people, but she didn't quite understand the language. I tried to help, and I basically had to run full speed with my bag in tow. It was one of the memories I'll never forget, to be honest. Alrighty guys, we do have United 1236. It's a 757. One of the rare planes. Never thought I'd be saying it, but they are becoming quite rare in aviation, as a lot of airlines are starting to retire them. I think there's like 50 something flying. Icelandic Air retired them. They should be running for the next like maybe 10 years. It's one of Boeing's more successful planes. They discontinued it in 2004, 2005, I believe. But then now it's found like a really nice niche market. It can serve a lot of airports and carry a lot of people, but it's very overpowered plane for its size. And from what I've heard from pilots, they actually really enjoy flying them. It's like the hot rod of the sky is what they compare it to. We get the occasional UPS, United, and Delta 757. Northwest Airlines used to operate them as well. Still popular in some parts of Europe. I know Uzbekistan Airlines has a few. He says 757 is another type I will miss when they're gone. Honestly, I think a lot of us will miss this plane. I love every chance I get to fly in the 757. I've tried to fly on one. I tried to book a flight on the New Pacific Airlines or Northern Pacific or whatever they changed their name to, but apparently it's very impossible to book anything with them. Up next we have American 2301 coming in from Philadelphia. I wonder if Corey's on there. Then we'll get Southwest 3257 coming out of Baltimore. Look at that thing, man. It's got such high ground clearance. Coming from Philadelphia, where the Eagles sit on top of the NFC, but they will choke in the playoffs like usual. Sorry, Philly fans, I'm just giving you a hard time. Do you think this plane is going to join this circle of rejected gate planes? So this is the area where they usually sit the planes down when they don't have space for them. So up next is Southwest 3257 coming in from Baltimore, and we're starting to get a steady stream of planes arriving. Not like in the beginning of the stream where we got nothing. I'm thinking maybe if I switch to 1080p, I could basically maximize my battery life for this stream. So we are on the north side of the airport, my friends. The south side is the side where a lot of the planes will take off from. So you can see they're actually taxiing. This is kind of a good location. I didn't realize it was that nice. Penalty box is lining up. Empty those gates. Honestly, our first plane is actually going, leaving the penalty box. Yeah, honestly, I dig this location now. This is a really amazing spot. I just wish that little stairwell thing wasn't in the way. We could actually get some really nicer shots, in opinion. Oh God. I hope my little batteries are at least charged up. That way we're gonna ghetto rig and maximize the... Oh, dudes, look, it's a train. I remember in one of my streams, I showed a train and somebody ended up getting really, really upset at me for it. Anyways, that's the most random thing I've said today. And we have the Sky Chefs delivering snacks. Oh, Sky Harbor. You got some nice views. And check this out, guys. So we have a beautiful view of Camelback Mountain. A lot of people tend to hike this thing. If you do come here to hike, bring water, please. You don't have to like come back and save you. A lot of people come out here, they go hiking, they underestimate their own abilities, and next thing you know, they're being rescued by our local fire department. Oh, it's the shortest taken off. Let's see if I can get it. So this is the world's ugliest plane, in my opinion. It used to serve as a regional airliner in some countries, as I'm going all crazy over trying to film as much as I can. I promise I will commit to one side. And we have our flight coming in from Baltimore. Alright, give me 1 second. I will be right back. This is going to be a quick battery change. Alright, we're back. Can everybody hear me? I switched it to 1080p, so let's see, we should probably get another hour on the stream. Oh man, oh dude, check this out. These are some of my favorite shots when you get these planes going over the bridge. So up next we have American 2574 coming in from St. Louis, then American 1983 coming in from Miami. Thank you. I think I figured out a way how to get the best possible quality out of the potato, as I call it. I have a little Panasonic camcorder that I have dubbed the potato cam. This guy is gliding down the runway. And we are getting another plane out of the penalty box. Oh, there's a 777. Oh, I can get them. Check this out, guys. I can't get them. I can't see on the screen, that's the problem. I was going to try and get you guys a 777 that's flying above, but I guess not. This is what I mean, like, I'm a big plane nerd, so whenever I see something, even if it fails, at least we tried. So America 1983 from Miami is on final. Let's go take a look at that plane coming in. It is an A321. Smash that like button, guys. It does help me out quite a bit. Also, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Did you spend it with your loved ones? And if you worked, thank you for working. And from the looks of it, we may be getting more planes joining the penalty box, as somebody calls them. That is typically the location when they don't have enough gates that planes start lining up at. So it looks like a waltz, like everybody is dancing a waltz. And then we're going to get some color on the stream. We have Sun Country Airlines, Sun Country 603 coming from Minneapolis. And 413 Lake Fire says, Happy Friday. Happy Friday, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you guys on my stream. I know you have other stream options, and the fact you chose this makes me happy. Level Flight has officially become a moderator on our channel. Welcome to the moderation club, dude. And here's our Sun Country Airlines. I saw it the other day and I was like, what in living Jesus is this? And it was Sun Country Airlines. I really like their livery. Their S reminds me of the Starburst logo. For some weird reason, I thought they were a new airline, but then I discovered they've been in business for almost 40 years. I saw a video somebody posted from LAX when they used to operate 727s. Is it supposed to be like a low-cost version for like the Midwest Sun Country because it brings people to the Sun Country? And greetings from Merry England, somebody says. Hello, my British friends. You guys are actually some OG plane spotters. We had some of you guys show up from England for the Superb Owl. I can't say that word, I'll get sued. And it was cool seeing how everybody still writes down the plane registrations in a little box. I feel like I'm getting sick, dudes. So up next is American 634 coming in from Madison. So Sun Country was started by a former Braniff employee after they went bankrupt. I didn't know that. Wait, so do they actually get a penalty? Like, what actually happens like when they're late? Do they really get penalized for that? Because I didn't know, man. That's crazy if it's true. Whoa, look how fast he's going. Oh, they operate DC-10s? I had no idea, man. I am learning today, my friends. I am learning. That's important, though. So he says, American A320, 5-minute penalty for early arrival. Oh, okay. Trust me, I didn't know, man. I'm very gullible. I'll believe some stuff that you guys could tell me like the dumbest thing, and I'm like, really? That's how it works. But no, thank you. Honestly, guys, like this is awesome that we're all hanging out today. I have to message a client and figure out what exactly I'm supposed to do today and where I'm supposed to meet up. So we have American 1464 coming in from Cleveland. It's the baby bus. Followed by American 2870 coming out of Pittsburgh. Then we will get a Delta Airline 767, which is about 10 minutes out. Oh God, I may have to use the restroom very, very soon. So if I do end up going off the live, that means I'm running to the bathroom. The pumpkin pie isn't sitting too well. I know that's too much info. So we have our American 1464 coming out of Cleveland. Hey, look, these mechanics ride trikes here. I don't kid around when I say I focus a lot on the ground here at Sky Harbor, because those people deserve all the credit, man. They work in the rain and the sun, monsoons. They're here and making sure you guys get out on time. Making sure you get to your families on time safely. Also keep an eye out. Maybe if I get done early today, we will do a double stream day where I will just set up at night. Somebody says, send the poop truck to the garage deck, please. You're welcome. Sharing is caring. It can be fun. I'm sorry. Do I get in trouble for that? I'm telling you guys, I'm an open book. This is what makes my stream a lot different than others. It's just, you never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you'll get a good stream, sometimes you'll get the most random interactions of plane spotters. So up next is American 2870 coming in from Pittsburgh. And then American 1958 coming from Columbus. And over there we do actually have a Volaris plane. Let's go take a look at that bad boy. As it's pulled up. It is a Neo. It has the raccoon eyes. And then right next to that, we do actually have some international carriers. I believe that is Lynx Air and Flair Airlines. Flair just recently started flying to Sky Harbor. And then we have more people on tricycles. This guy has a red flag. And over in this general area, we're going to actually see our Breeze Airlines pop out in a minute. Trying to keep an eye out up on the sky. Maybe I can see some of the approaches. I see our Delta 767 coming in. So that is our Delta Airline 767. He is about 8 minutes out. He is flying over northern Phoenix at the moment. And as you can see now, the American Airlines gates are starting to get their trickle of action coming in. Yes, British Airways does come out here. They operate an A350. What is that? Sound like a backfire. We have American 1958 coming out of Columbus, followed by American 1404 out of Denver. And then our Delta Airlines is about 7 minutes out. So let's get those bad boys in. I'm wearing a jacket and I'm kind of getting hot right now. Also, this is kind of a rare sight. We have the United Airlines 737 that still kind of sports the Continental livery. Those liveries are kind of going extinct. They're all being painted the evil blue look. And eventually all of them will be evil blue. American Airlines should maybe do some more heritage liveries. That'd be amazing. I know they have the Astrojet and the bare metal retro. But there we go. We have another United coming from kind of the storage area. And on final, we have American 1404 out of Denver, then American 2315 out of Boston, and then we'll get Delta 733, I believe, coming from Minneapolis. What flight are you on? That's hilarious. We've actually had followers take off and their planes weren't in airplane mode, naughty naughty, and they were basically watching themselves take off. Naughty naughty. as Borat would say. And check this out, guys. So that is our Breeze Airways. Honestly, I really dig these A220s. I think they're some of the more beautiful planes, just the way that it's designed. It's elegant. And we're gonna get our flight from Boston next. Such an elegant livery. I read somewhere that they were having some financial hardships, but I think they'll dig themselves out. Offer a good enough product, and people will be flying with your airline. That's my plane, 20A. Where is it? Are you boarding the flight or? '23. I don't know where 20 is. I am so confused, dudes. Where is 20 Alpha? I don't understand. I see 21, but apparently it's skipped. Oh, the United flight to Denver? Okay. Well, let's wish him safe travels. Safe travels, dude. Let's see, maybe we'll catch your takeoff if I can catch part of it. And we have our big boy coming in. Oh, listen, I'm not the best at this stuff. All right, let's take off this jacket because I'm getting kind of hot. In some instance or in some way, this plane actually contributed to the demise of multi-engine planes. I believe Trans World Airlines was the first company to get ETOPS rating on a twin-engine jet, which was the 767. Back in the day, only quad jets and tri-jets could fly over the Atlantic per FAA. And as eventually the engines got more efficient, airlines decided to start retiring some of their bigger planes, which then contributed to kind of the, how do you say that word, homogeny or whatever, homogeny of planes all kind of looking the same. I believe Delta and United are the last two carriers in the US that operate the 767 for commercial purposes. American retired most of theirs during the pandemic. As they shifted to smaller and newer planes, they also got rid of the 757s. Yep, as Level Flight says, you show up here and then halfway through you are changing into shorts. It's Arizona for you. What is that? That is advanced air. Alright, let's see if our friend can be filmed as he takes off to Denver. Hold on a minute, what is that? And on final, we have a Boeing Dreamliner, American 2607, coming in from Dallas. This is the beauty of Sky Harbor in the YouTube is annoying at times. Are we back? Yeah, sorry guys. So, unlike other channels, this is how I run my channel. We run it through this little tablet thing, and sometimes it acts like a jerk face. So when it acts like a jerk face, I have to yell at it. But I think I'm slowly figuring out the whole live stream thing. You have your issues. You just have to push through it and make sure we get stuff done. So that's pretty neat. We saw the Dreamliner. I had no idea it was going to be here. So that is one of our bigger planes that we still get at Sky Harbor. The Dreamy Boy, as I call it. And then up next we're going to get a SkyWest 6373 coming in from Salt Lake City. One day I will have a stream where something stupid doesn't happen. Honestly, off-red, yes it does, man. I've done streams here when it's like 114 and it sucks. So we have our United 1279 that's going to be going to Denver, but we're going to be getting our Breeze Airways. So let's see if we can catch our friend that is flying to Denver. I think they were holding for a little bit. And the poop truck is waiting. Ah, my hair is wild now because I wore a hat. I wore a beanie because I came in this morning and it was cold and I took a shower, so I don't want to catch a head cold, because if you catch a head cold, things can go bad very quick for you. And our poop truck is working. And over in this general area, we do have people loading in luggage. Poop truck on standby, as Daniel Vester says. So we're moving now. Looks like we're number 2 for departure. So let's go take a look at our friend that's going to be. Take care, man.
Good luck.
Thank you. Meeting people. Alrighty. Let's see if we can catch this 737 depart, as one of our fans is over there. So we're waiting to see if we can catch the Breeze Airlines getting on there. I should set up a secondary camera. I should try and use a Teradek system, wireless system, and see if we can do multiple angles. So hold on, we are on standby to catch one of our fans taking off. That pole is in such a stupid place. Please be light so we can actually film you taking off on time. believe this is going to Richmond or Virginia. They have a good Black Friday sale on the Canon EOS R5C. That is an amazing cinema camera for the money. All right, Breeze Airways, enjoy your flight to Richmond. And we are gonna have our United flight going to Denver. And why did this guy just get higher? All right, dude, we're just doing this for you. We wanna film you taking off. Safe travels to Denver, have fun. Pick up a Nikola Jokic jersey. He's a good basketball player. MVP / champion / all-around nice guy. I think these guys are going to use all the runway. You won't even rotate. Yep, we lost him. He's a lot heavier than the Breeze plane. Honestly, Daniel, check out, if you get an opportunity, check out the Autorama. They actually do have a really good deal on an R6 Mark II, man. It's not a bad camera. Not a bad camera for the money. This Alaska Airline is probably coming from Portland. Dudes, there's no such thing as a bad camera anymore. All of them are very capable. Learn how to master it and pick up better lenses. I need to get some water or something. I'm about to start coughing. Yeah, United usually takes all the runway. Not sure, man. My battery on the camera shows 53 more minutes. And now we are experiencing a little lull in arrival action. Hopefully that changes very soon, so I can get some more planes landing for you guys. Remember, smash that like button. And if it's your first time on our channel, welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. My name is Slav. I'm a big aviation nerd. I run an Instagram called Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. That Alaskan Airlines actually did come from Seattle, but we do have one coming in from Portland. We have Alaskan 728 coming in from Portland, and we will get Southwest 3226 from Midway. But if you are on Instagram, this is our profile. Yeah, you guys don't realize, like, a lot of the bigger channels, they get pushed by the algorithm. We need all the support we can get. So even if you're a smaller channel, what I'll usually do is I'll just like and follow and just get the interaction. But that is actually one of our profiles. I post a lot of my photo work. I used to do a lot more reels, but I've been busy with life and work. Hey Todd, how are you, man? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy Black Friday. If you're out there and see any fights, turn your phone to horizontal mode. Also, no point in fighting for stuff. Usually the stuff they tell you is actually more expensive than in previous sales, to be honest. It's not as big as it used to be. Kind of ironic. People will be thankful for what they have. Not sure, man. It just depends on how busy I am. Maybe next week I may do like a Wednesday stream. Or if anything, if we have time tomorrow, I'll do a little bit of a stream with Trevor. Feast or famine at Sky Harbor, my friends. I am actually, for all of our members, I am actually working on some new videos for you guys. In typical terms, like I usually like to share those videos for you guys. You'll get like a week or two advance on them, and I will share some info about what I'm going to be doing. So memberships do pay for my parking here. So do super chats. If you can donate, donate, and if not, just click like. I'll figure it out. I just wish they would give me a discount up here. Ugh, I almost dropped that. But I went to Amazon and I bought this little fan that keeps my modem cool. And so far I think it's worked like a champ. Let me see how cold it is. Hey, feeling groovy? Trust me, I have been on multiple websites and I am tempted to be an idiot and spend $3,000 on a lens. But something just keeps telling me no, you don't need it. Literally, I want to get the RF 100 to 500. It's the one lens I don't have. But do I need it? The answer is no. And let's let the people know that we are live. Pop that thing on there. So what I was actually thinking of doing for the holidays, if you guys are down for it, if you click on the description, I have an email. If you would like to say like a holiday wish, I could do a holiday show where we will have a segment where I can like almost do like how to do it to sports games, where they pop up like messages to your loved ones. So we can actually do that if you guys are down. I'll make it look pretty nice. What is he doing? And if you guys are rampers, what exactly is this guy doing? Thank you for the follow, man. As you can tell, I only follow 69 people because that is a very nice number. I also have a backup account, so I usually share stuff from there as well. We have Southwest 1121 coming in from a landing from Ontario, California. So let me take a look if I can probably get it. All right, fire extinguisher. This thing is stupid. Get out of the way. The South usually gets more action for arrivals, but it's also directly in the sun. And I'm sorry, but I cannot be in the sun. It's actually going to like try and kill me. It's extremely bright, and I don't do bright. So what I like to do is, I like to hide in the shades. Oh, so he is servicing the portable water. That's what they're doing. Potable water. That's cool. He shouldn't wash his hands. The medieval peasants never washed their hands, and what did that do for them? I don't know, the Black Death came through. Alright, on arrival we have Delta 1070 coming in from Detroit. That is about a couple of minutes out. Then we're going to get Southwest 3226 from Midway, and then we're going to get our WestJet coming in from Edmonton. So at least the WestJet is going to, gloves aren't required. Oh. So is it true that you shouldn't be drinking the water from the plane? Or is that a myth? Because I read somewhere that maybe you shouldn't be drinking it. Alrighty, here comes our A321 coming in from Detroit, operated by Delta Airlines. I'm still trying to figure out why this thing times out, man. It's kind of getting on my nerves. Okay, so you wouldn't want to drink that water. Good. Well, I'm going to drink it just to prove you guys wrong, and I will stream it. Actually, no, it's probably disgusting. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the most random stream on YouTube, where we say dumb stuff all the time. Who knows, maybe even our wonderful Air Canada will show up. Alrighty. And over there we do actually have a 757 that is chilling at the gates. So smash that like button, guys. It does help the channel quite a bit. Let's get to 100 likes. We are at 95. We need 5 more. Once that happens, then the algorithm people will like us more. So up next is Southwest 3226 coming out of Midway. Then we have WestJet Airlines 1532 coming out of Edmonton, YEG. YEG, as they call it. But check this out, guys. So this is the difference in engines between the regular 737, the 800, but then when you go up, this is the Max variant. It has these little chevrons. Have you ever gotten the Honeywell while spotting in Phoenix? Yes, actually, surprisingly a few times we've seen it flying. Honestly, I think Air Canada, something's going on with that plane. It's like cursed. Like you said, every time it's supposed to take off, it's been late. So that is our flight from Midway. And then we will get our WestJet Airlines. Man, the American gates are actually getting surprisingly busy again. Basically, every single gate now has a plane there. On this side at least. The Alpha gates. The Bravo gates on the other side are not as busy. Oh man, my back is like starting to tense up. Standing all day like literally does wear you out, man. You didn't realize it. So the WestJet is actually a 737-700 series. It's a 14-year-old plane. Every time I see that plane, I realize that it's actually super, super small. It's tiny compared to the other planes. And something is going on. There's paramedics going. I'm probably going to leave in the next 30 minutes. And I'm now getting... hold on one second. Jamie's calling me. What's up, Ming? I am. Yeah, I see you. And there's Jamie. I'm streaming right now, man. We're seeing you. And there's Just Plain Fit. Just having fun. All right, dude. Are you working all day? I have like 30 minutes of battery left, so come up and you can see the stream deck. All right, Ming. Come up and you can see my stream deck. I can show you how everything works. All right, bro. See ya. Bye. So that is Jamie. He gave us a call. And we missed the WestJet. That's hilarious, man. This is the community we have here at Sky Harbor. So no, as I was saying, that little plane that thing looks pretty tiny compared to everything else. Wait, I may have one more battery. This battery will get us another 40 minutes of life. So I think we are dangerously pushing it with the stream because my dummy didn't forget or forgot to bring the extra batteries. Has the little eye shadow below. Alright, what is going on? We have our fire department. Going out. Actually, a lot of firefighters. What is going on? Anybody have any advice or any idea what is happening? Is it a drill? We have American. No, we have a Frontier 94050 coming in from Vegas. I guess they are on standby for something. Did a plane declare an emergency? That is the question. So we're going to get our Frontier 4050 coming in from Vegas, Harper to Steel livery, followed by American 521 coming in from Memphis. Wow, that is crazy, man. Maybe somebody just declared an emergency, something's going on, so they have to be on standby. We have about 29 minutes of battery. Like a dummy that I left my batteries at home. I think Frontier is going to be moving to more like a, from what I read somewhere, they want to kind of become the Ryanair of the US, which is extremely low cost of service. So we have emergency services. It is diverting back. It departed an hour ago. The plane is over Tonto National Forest. So I hope everybody is okay, man, because that is scary that we're having emergency services waiting for them.
As I'm looking.
So that's what it looks like. It's going to be our flight that went to JFK this morning. And on the end, we do have Alaskan Airlines getting ready to depart. Alaskan 637 going to Seattle. Let's move this thing so I don't drop it into the runway. We will get that American Airlines flight coming back, and I will call it a show, my friends. I gotta go get ready for work. See what the emergency is. Alaska. I wish more planes would take off on the north, man. That would make for some really terrific shots. And apparently we have another plane that's going to be taking off north. So you say it and it happens. All right, my friends, this is our hope. We have one more battery left. There it is, a tiny boy that's going to probably get us another 40 minutes of streaming if it's charged. Chances are it could probably get us 8 more minutes, and I'm going to hate it. Wow, that's crazy. Maybe it's I'm gonna text somebody, see if they know what's going on. Alrighty, 21 minutes of battery left because I'm a dummy and I forgot my batteries. Click the like, guys. Subscribe, like, follow us. It's always a pleasure to have you guys on here. And then I may eventually go and do something stupid and buy a very expensive lens. Hey, look, you're catching us near the end of the stream, my friend. We have Delta 383 coming from JFK. And our Boeing 737 MAX that took off for JFK is coming in about 20 minutes. That looks like a A321 Neo. "17 minutes of battery life. Uh-oh. Honestly, man, thank you for the donation. This is the thing. On this stream, I want you guys to have fun. That's the thing. Life is too short. Have fun. We don't need to be serious all the time. That's what we gotta do, man. And thank you for the donation. You pretty much are going to save me some money on parking. That's what I want to eventually do. Like, my goal, I was telling Corey, is I want to create a stream where all of us just not sure, man. I want to get the 100 to 500. So we have Delta 2256 coming from Seattle. Let's see if I can get it on time. If you saw my smorgasbord of a tripod, you would laugh. It's made up of 3 different tripods. We have some pushback action, and give me 1 second. I will put a streaming landing page for a second. We will be right back. As we were trying to figure this out, wow, look at this. This is called improvising. We have another hour added to the stream. Oh man. Well, this is, Corey can tell you. When last time we did our stream, I think we just sounded like we were doing stupid stuff the entire time. We were just giggling and laughing. We have to have fun, man. And one thing I always tell you, if you have a friend you haven't talked to in a while, check in on them, make sure they're doing okay, because you never know when it's going to be the last time you're going to talk to them. We are all kind of getting older if you think about it. So I am flying Frontier for the first time Thursday, Phoenix to Vegas. Round trip is 48 hours. Honestly, I flew Spirit. Oh my God, this plane took off. No, I missed you. I flew Spirit Airlines to Vegas. It was $31. It wasn't bad. But when I was flying back on Frontier, I ended up actually being delayed by 6 hours. It was miserable. I ended up running on no sleep that day, and it was miserable. It was honestly really, really miserable. So our American 2339 is probably going to be next on the arrival for us. Hey Greg. So smash that like button, guys. It does help the channel grow. If I have some time later, I'm gonna stop by one of our other streamers. See ya, dude. See ya, Level Flight. See ya, Corey. I'm gonna try and help out Trevor do his little stream. So if you are just tuning in, I have somehow failed at bringing everything that makes a stream possible. Yep, Spirit is the one we call the banana plane. I actually did make a little vlog of me flying out there, so I'm gonna try and find that video to share with you guys on the link. How do I use YouTube? And if you're tuning in, we are actually waiting for the American Airlines flight coming in from JFK. There's an emergency up there. Honestly, for the money, you can beat flying on those low-cost carriers. As much as people complain, like, it does help you out quite a bit. So if you're bored later, this is the video. You can watch it. You kind of can see the person that's behind this channel. I actually went up there for a terrible reason. It was a funeral for a family member, and it was either drive for 6 hours or fly out there. I think altogether I spent a total of, I would say, $85 to go there. But they just kept pushing our flight. They pushed it and pushed it back to a point where it just kind of got annoying. And I was actually talking to a Southwest guy up there trying to get a different flight in, and alright, so our plane from JFK is somewhere above. If I can see him, I'm scanning the sky right now. That is going to be the one that is having the emergency at the moment. But we have Southwest 1406 coming in from Denver. That is going to be our next flight. But as you can see, we do have the emergency services waiting in. It's a lot harder finding these planes when they're tiny compared to he should be at like 11 o'clock. Oh, there he is. All right, guys. So the emergency services are... Now he went behind the clouds. Dude, really? So there's a plane behind the clouds that is has requested emergency services over there. So we have our flight from Denver coming in. I'm gonna ask one of the guys what exactly is happening. Ah, loud. So we have a flight incoming that declared an emergency. Apparently it made a U-turn over Albuquerque and it's coming back to Phoenix. As you can see, the medical crew, they're all here. And I don't understand how he is able to go behind the clouds. I caught it at the last minute. So let's see. Thank you all for joining us. Welcome to Phoenix. My name is Slav. Honestly, Photoform is a good shop. You can go there, and if anything, go somewhere, I can't even think where, like if you need a video camera, BKW is a pretty decent one in Phoenix. But talk to them at Photoform. They're actually really good. You can talk to anybody there, like Rachel, Thomas, Bill. Bill is a good guy. You can talk to him. And look at other lenses. They also have a very good used section. And their used gear is actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. Also, if you guys are looking for a camera, I know Autorama has a very good deal on a couple of Canon cameras. Like the R50 is like $699, which isn't a bad deal. And if you're a Sony person, they have a ZV-1 on there. It's like, I think the latest price I saw was like $699. You get an entire kit of stuff. Alrighty, our American 2339 is on final. I believe that is the flight that has declared the emergency. So it's diverting back to Phoenix. Hopefully everybody is okay as we wait and watch this pushback. Bro, am I blind that I can't see this plane? Yeah, like I literally cannot see anything right now. Also guys, if you ever are dealing with some floaters in your eyes and stuff, go get it checked out. I just had a very close friend lose vision in one of his eyes temporarily. And luckily he caught it early on because it could have been worse for him. So that is our flight that has declared the emergency. It was intended to be at JFK, but it turned around halfway through the flight. So I think as a result, I think the runway may not get as much action because of it. I used to go to Tempe Camera, but they left me with a very, very bad impression. They're rude. So I have boycotted them for the last 3 years. So apparently it's a medical emergency. That's got to be scary for the passengers, or hopefully everybody's okay. A lot of people don't realize, like, the flight attendants aren't there to be our servers. They're there to keep you safe. They go through a rigorous training. So remember to always be kind to them. They're trained to evacuate the plane and deal with emergencies. So just wish they would get compensated more. Alrighty, our focus is going to be on the flight from JFK. Flight that was intended to go to New York has returned back to Phoenix. So people are wondering why the plane didn't just land at Albuquerque. This diverted plane was right on top of Albuquerque. Wonder why it didn't just try to land there. Alrighty, the fire department is going through, and to keep them safe, the operations truck is running down the runway. And Chris is saying he probably didn't land there to burn off fuel. It makes sense. So let's see, is he going to go into the penalty box area, as we call it? Or is he going to go to one of the gates? And if you're just joining us, there has apparently been an emergency that was declared. This flight was intended to be at JFK Airport, but due to something that happened, it is back in Phoenix. Crazy. They're returning him to the gate. Thank you all for joining us on the stream. It's always a pleasure, as we are somehow ghetto rigging a stream with 2.5 half full batteries. And our next flight coming in will be Southwest 3496. Then we may be getting our American 692 departing for Honolulu. It is a Dreamliner. And I have to go pee, but there's no one to watch my gear, so I will hold it until the end of the stream. This is a disaster of a show for me, but it's fun, honestly. This is what I want to do. I am actually selling prints on my Instagram, and looky. We have our 757 getting ready for departure. I've sold a couple of really nice prints to people. I'm kind of sad, to be honest. I kind of wanted to keep them. So the 757 is United 1076 going to Newark. And then we're going to be getting Southwest 3496. That is going to be joining us for landing very shortly. And John D, welcome to the basic membership. Appreciate you, dude. You're basically going to help me pay for at least some portion of the parking with that, so that is amazing. And we do have pushback of a little baby bus right now. It is a Airbus A319. I believe most of these came with the merger with America West Airlines. I didn't realize that America West Airlines actually ended up buying US Air, but kept the US Air name brand, and then eventually they did a merger with American, thus keeping like the brand standard alive. So Bill says, thank you for another great live stream. Love seeing the Valley of the Sun snowing, and it's 15 in Colorado. Alrighty. I get it. It's called live streaming. Hey, I'm a little slow today, but I'm getting your jokes. Honestly, it's all in good fun. You can make jokes, just don't attack other people. I'm good with that, man. I want you guys to interact with each other. And we will be getting Delta 1522, so we will probably be getting 2 of the 757s. Thank you for the kind words, John. I don't know, for a while I always used to mistake the A321 for the 757, but I've kind of improved on that because I've figured out the difference between them with the windows and stuff. I got into plane spotting by accident. I used to work for a university. I was their staff photographer, and anytime we would travel, I'd be stuck at so many airports. One day I started taking photos of planes and fell in love with it. And in a sense, it is my getaway from my day job. Anytime I have a stressful day, I find myself at the airport and we have fun. Please turn left. Please turn left. I want to see you take off from here. No, the jerk faces gave him the south takeoff. So now you're going to be getting a parade of planes as the American gates are starting to empty out for their departure. And hopefully we do get that Hawaiian plane, the Dreamliner, going to Hawaii. And if it's busy, chances are they are going to give them the north departure. And we ended up actually leaving my wireless microphone setup, but typically this is my radio. This is the radio that I usually run the ATC with, and I don't have the cables to plug in anything. So whoa, 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 look at that. It's a tandem pushback. For a second I thought they were going to collide. Yeah, but this is the perfect thing. Like at Sky Harbor, a lot of people get mad at me and say the bridge doesn't exist. But this is our parade of planes that we are looking at. So the first plane was American 501 going to Mexico City. Second plane is SkyWest 3194 going to St. George. The third plane that's going over is headed to Hermosillo. It's American 3283. Man, I can't English. And then we're going to get a CRJ, SkyWest 4830, going to Sacramento. That is our parade of planes. And on final, we have Spirit 2042 coming in from Vegas. So let's go catch our Spirit flight landing. Hopefully it's one of their newer planes. It's like a 48-minute flight from Vegas. And then we will continue the parade of planes over the bridge, where we will see the Dreamliner, not Dreamliner, the 757. And that was a smooth landing, which means there's going to be an extra fee for that. Okay, can anybody help answer this question? Does AA have the biggest fleet in the US? Honestly, I think United is actually pushing to have that honor. So the plane we just saw go over is American 2423. It's an A319 going to San Francisco. And then right after that, we're going to get a 737 American 2109 going to Vegas. And then after it, we're going to get American 2454 going to Santa Ana. And then we're going to get our United 1076 going to Newark. But apparently, Spirit Airlines is going to pass everybody because they're going to be doing a joint side-by-side pass. So check this out. Quite the race over the bridge. You're going to see Spirit cross over like a boss. So American Airlines has the largest fleet with over 950 planes. Honestly, that was pretty cool, just seeing all the action. So we are getting busy on the south side of the airport. As you can see, more and more planes are starting. So the airport is fully alive right now with every single plane taxiing over. So this is the beauty of Sky Harbor. We may not get the biggest action, but now we're about to get a big rush. So it's one after the other. On final, we have Frontier 3160 Flo de Flamingo livery. And if we're lucky, we may be able to catch a Dreamliner taking off. I have like 30 minutes of the battery left. Somebody says it looks like a conga line. Honestly, it does. Where Spirit is the ringleader of the conga line. So we have our A320 Flo de Flamingo coming in from Portland. Man, that is a loud APU. Woo! Loud boy. And over there, we actually are catching that Sun Country flight that came in. He's going to taxi right behind. Hey, Joe Johansson, how are you? Welcome to Sky Harbor, everybody. Let's see, is one of those Dreamliners going to push back? Apparently not. Oh, it is actually. We do have our Honolulu flight pushing back. Hopefully he is clear to take off from the north side. That'd be a great way to end the stream, to be honest. With a couple of dreamies, as I call them. And there's our Mesa Airlines CRJ, probably headed to Houston, since it is a regional operator for United. And we have a Southwest 737 MAX coming in from Sacramento. But our Dreamliner, Phoenix to Honolulu, American 692, is going to be next for departure. So that's going to be actually pretty cool seeing. I hope they give him the north runway so he can get out faster than the 400 planes on the other side. I think I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 planes. Alrighty, Dreamliner, let's see where you are going. Glad you are fine. And I believe we also do have a flight that's going to be going back to Dallas. There's another Dreamliner. As we see the captain of the Dreamliner. I hope they gave him north. All right, this is going to basically test where he's going to go. If he goes south, I'm going to be mad. But that engine is actually the size of the little CRJ that just went through. So the engine's actually larger than this plane. Thank you everyone for joining our stream. Always a pleasure to have you guys on here. Go north, go north, go north. Please, please, please. I beg you, I will give you $20, Captain. I will buy you your Waffle House dinner. How about that? Well, he's turning. That sucks. Looks like you're not getting Waffle House. Fun fact, I have never eaten at a Waffle House in my life. Damn it. This sucks. Come on, man. Yesterday you took off from that side. Come on, man. Stupid. Alright, we're going to get back-to-back 757s. We were going to get Delta 1522 from Minneapolis and United 2280 coming from Washington. So at least we're not getting the big plane taken off, but at least we'll get some back-to-back departures. Our stream may be coming to an end very shortly, my friends. We have about 20 minutes of battery left, and then after that, I gotta go pick up picture frames because I'm gonna be getting rid of some pictures. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate you guys. No, thank you all for the feedback on the stream. I do this for you guys. I want you to have fun. That is the main goal of these streams. I want you guys to have fun and enjoy some aviation. Hopefully I'll see you guys back on the next one. I hope I haven't said anything to make you guys mad or... Alrighty, Delta 1522 coming in from Minneapolis. It's a 20-year-old 757 manufactured in 2003. A few short years before they pulled the plug on the program. And on final, we're going to be getting the 757 operated by United Airlines. It's coming in from Washington. And I kind of wish I had more batteries because I would have streamed longer. But that is all a lesson in life. Have fun, don't spend too much money on your shopping. It can no longer protect your wallet. I can't share jokes though. Alright, we have more of a pushback. Perfect, thank you very much. It says, have fun, I've enjoyed the stream, one of the best I've encountered. Well, thank you for the kind words. Alrighty, I think one of the dreamies, as I call them, is about to depart. He's heavy, so he's going to use most of the runway. Man, I twisted my back in such an awkward pretzel shape. That is what I try and do. I get you guys some of the best possible views that I can to my ability. And on final, we have our United 757. It is a 21-year-old 757 coming in from Washington that I somehow missed because I'm looking at my phone. This does have the Evo blue livery, and to the right of me I can actually see a 787 pushing out for departure. Hopefully they go north. I would actually love if they went north. This plane has the nickname of the Flying Pencil. Perfect. Okay, let's see if that Dreamliner does go north. If it does go north, it'll determine when we end the stream. Look at those shadows of that 737. Most likely, I will probably be streaming. If I get an opportunity, I'll stream later today, but probably not. Maybe Wednesday. So let's see where that Dreamliner is going to be going to. But as our time is coming to an end, guys, I want to thank all you guys for hanging out with me. Man, I'm an idiot. I forgot all my extra batteries and stuff at home. But my little fan has actually been doing a pretty stellar job keeping the modem cool. Keep smashing that like button, subscribe. It does help me when people subscribe to the channel. I kind of like the winter time because we get all of these amazing older planes that we love. The 757 is everybody's favorite plane in a sense because it does a stellar job for what it is. And if you guys are just getting on the stream, we have pulled a miracle. I have left the majority of my stuff at home and we have still managed to do a long stream. We have no ATC because I left the microphones, but it's all in good fun. I also get a lot of people asking me if we ever get Volaris planes. So there's our Volaris plane. It is one of our international carriers. It goes to Mexico. I'm a big fan of their livery. I like the color palette, to be honest. Perfect. Okay, thank you. I'll be there in time next time. I'm holding you to it. I better see you there. Just kidding. If you guys can make it, you can make it. And if not, it is what it is. I'm not going to be mad at any of you. It's been fun, hasn't it, guys? Alrighty, Dreamliner, let's go somewhere. We are coming to the 14-minute mark of our battery life. Maybe I have another battery that I can use to power us for a couple of more minutes. Let me take a look. So if you need to calibrate your camera, so it looks like your camera is trying to calibrate. You're good, man. I'm like literally running the stream on 2 half-full batteries, man. Like literally, I'm just constantly changing out the stream, and we have about 13 minutes. Hopefully this guy goes north, and that might be our last plane.
Batteries are running low? What is that?
It's just my batteries. I left my backpack at home. I wasn't expecting to stream. I went to pick up more frames. So I ordered a bunch more frames, so I want to frame some of my work.
Well, you're starting to do the prints, right?
Honestly, people are loving them. People are buying them left and right.
Since I've been up here last thing, I think I might order this camera here. Can they hear me?
Yeah, you're good, man. So Jamie is here with me. So let's see if this guy goes north, we will film, and if not, our final shot might be of this.
About 50-50.
I think he's gonna go south. The other one went south and it's kind of stupid. So anyways, guys, it's been a fun stream. Click the like, subscribe, click the notification. It'll notify you when I go live next. I'm gonna try and do maybe twice a week. That's gonna be my goal if I do have the time. And keep a look on the community tab. The community tab is actually going to be the place where you can figure out where I'm going to stream. And he's going to turn over. I can see him slowing down. So
you could run with your gear. I can carry that, and we can go to the other side.
You're good, man. I have like 10 minutes left of battery. So anyways, guys, appreciate you being on the stream. We are almost out of battery. So remember what I always tell you. Don't be a jerk. We have enough jerks in the world. Don't be a jerk face. We have those. Get rid of them. And if you have friends and family you haven't talked to in a while, give them a call, especially during this time. It's a very difficult time for people. And tell your loved ones you love them, because I've had friends lose their loved ones like this week, and they were very young. So you don't want to go to bed angry. So we will catch you on the next stream. We are almost out of battery, so keep an eye out. I will update you tonight. And I will catch you guys next time. So from all of us at Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, wishing you guys a wonderful, wonderful Black Friday. Don't fight people, don't spend money, and I will see you guys. Yeah, we got the Delta 767 on there, so take care, guys. With that, Slavin out. Enjoy this Phoenix skyline, and we will catch you on the next live stream. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time.